Okay, it's been a little while since I played this game, so I don't exactly remember right where we were. Let's see. Looks like we've got all three paths here again. Um, again, I don't remember. It's been a while. I got really busy, and so it's been like a couple of weeks since I played last. I'm just gonna start. I'm gonna start with the ladies here. I don't remember where I was. Summary of previous events. The rite of resurrection is the inception of this whole affair. Yako and Mio decide to confront the man responsible for spreading rumors of it in the first place, Hideki Araishi. They find him at his frequent stomping grounds, the Kurokikyo Cafe. Alright. Watching back some of these, my my like girl voices are like really bad, so just bear with me on that. Like I don't think I'm very good at doing that. The girl voices, I'm trying. I mean, all my voices are bad, I think, except maybe I can do Aereo, but that's the only person I feel like my voice even fits. That's okay. We just live with that. Bird. There's a bird in the middle. Sorry, I got excited about the bird. You know, normally you'd be breaking school rules just by stepping foot in a cafe. I'll be in hot water if you lied about having permission from the police. Remember that. We know. It'll be okay. So, what did you want to ask me? Okay, hold up. I gotta get that bird. Mockingbird number 8. Oh, they've got, megaphones. A cafe. I've never been to one before. How exciting. It's pretty smelly inside because of the cigarette smoke, but... What? Files updated? Huh? Oh, Kurokikyo Cafe. A coffee shop on South Warigesui Street. Kurokikyo Cafe's convenient location has made it a favorite of businessmen in the neighborhood. Although formerly a relaxing location where classical and jazz music were played, the cafe has begun incorporating some pop songs into its playlist at the request of customers. The most popular menu item is a pilaf, served with black... I say pilaf. Maybe it's pilaf? Whatever. It's a pilaf served with black coffee. Although cream soda topped with a large scoop of ice cream is also a popular choice. Fashionable cafes featuring jazz and live performances were in vogue until the mid-Showa era, where the number of cafes offering a carefully brewed cup of coffee in a relaxed atmosphere began to increase. Many of these locations also have public telephones, making them convenient meeting places. However, they also developed a reputation as hangout spots for delinquents, leading to a large number of schools forbidding their students from patronizing them. In recent years, table arcade games have become a big hit, avoiding cafes installing them a steady stream of customers. Okay. I'm just kind of looking around to see if there's anything else that I can interact with. It just says inside, and that's it. Oh, I like the little auto depth of field change there. Anyway. I can't think right now. I know that sounds really stupid, but like normally you can think, but I guess we just talk. Yako, if you would. Right, we wanted to ask you about this. Oh my, curse stone. An Okame mask, that must mean the Fool's Procession. You two were at the school last night. Damn, there, of all places. Yako, you're one of them? You're a curse bearer? Please calm down, Mr. Araishi. Your reaction's too intense, it's kind of scaring me. Sorry about that, I'm afraid I got ahead of myself. What is it you wanted to know about your curse stone? What would be the best way to approach this? Flatter him or intimidate him? I mean, I don't know. I think flattering him makes more sense. I mean, we have a curse stone and he's aware of that. I mean, we could intimidate him, but like, I don't know if that'll help. He was, let me think. So, Tetsuo... The detectives... not Tetsuo, I'm sorry, Susumi. I don't know why I'm saying Tetsuo. Susumi and, Aereo intimidated him, but those are like two detectives. I think flattering's smarter. It's just a brilliant teacher like you must know an awful lot about these curse stones. Well, it's true that I'm likely the person most well-versed in this matter. You're the only one who we can count on, Mr. Aishi. Won't you help us out, please? Oh, am I now? Well, in that case, there's no harm in hearing what you have to ask. Thank you. Let's see. Why is everything with the Rite of Resurrection and Seven Mysteries Curse Stones happening now? Oh, taking an interest now that you've received one of the curses, have you? You sound like a researcher, starting your questioning with your subject's origins. Mr. Raishi, you're not the one who triggered the curse, are you? No, I'm afraid I had nothing to do with that. Rather, I wasn't even attempting to do so in the first place. Completing the rite itself has nothing to do with my research. Then, do you know of the ancient Onmyoto ritual known as the Feast of Shadows? What is that? Something from the occult? Miss Kurosuzu, you look like the type to be interested in those things, but it's outside my field of expertise. In that case, why do you think the rite and curses have appeared now? I believe this is the intentional work of someone. It's certainly not something that would happen by accident. Why is it that you want to know? Well, he may not tell us anything else if we say that we're trying to stop the curse. We need to make something up. Right. Make something up. Okay. Well, you see, we just have such intellectual curiosity and think it could really help your research. I see. Now that you mention it. Seems like he's reluctant to answer. Then how about act disappointed or ask about his research? Well, probably I don't know. I think both could work, but let's just ask him about his research, I guess. Then what does that record of faces you've been researching say about the Rite of Resurrection? Oh, I see. That's what you want to know. Allow me to first elucidate you regarding the author of the Record of Fates. A special privilege, I might add, since I have yet to publish this in a paper. Yeah, okay. The Record of Fates was written 200 years ago in the latter half of the Edo period. It was written by a skilled but little-known onmyoji called Seimen Tsuchimikado. This is important stuff. If nothing else, remember this. Seimen Tsuchimikado. Never heard of him. I'm sure you haven't. He was born into a famed onmyoji family, but split away to practice forbidden arts in secret. He used whatever name was most convenient for the situation, so his real name barely exists in records. Or so it is written in the Record of Fates. Huh. As brilliant as Seimen was, he was also an eccentric. He delved into researching the Rite of Resurrection, a legendary forbidden ritual that has never been completed. However, by involving himself with this forbidden ritual, he was expelled from his family, and eventually found himself in Honjo, in Edo. The Record of Fates are the writings Seimen recorded on the road to Edo. I see. So he wrote down how to perform the rite itself. The Rite of Resurrection makes use of Abe no Seimei's specialty, the Taizan Hukun ritual, a means of communicating with the afterlife. He uses soul dregs to replicate the soul of a dead spirit that's been called. Oh wow, I never knew something like that existed. Thus, it is thought the only ones who can use it are those with the ability to turn human souls into soul dregs in the first place. So, the Rite of Resurrection calls for that ritual to be performed in advance. Then, when the soul dregs are gathered and infused with the wish of whoever is performing the ritual, it can be completed. The contents written in the Record of Fates end there. There's no more? What about the 7 mysteries or the curse stones? There's nothing written about them in the Record of Fates. The curse stones are separate from the Rite of Resurrection. Their curse is one used to enable one who is unable to perform such rituals to be able to use the rite. Huh, that's similar to what Mio said, actually. Okay, so basically the curse stones are like a shortcut for people who aren't magically gifted to be able to just do it normally. The curse stones are kind of like a stopgap for anybody to be able to do the ritual. Oh, on Muji. Okay, I think I read the first part already. Or maybe not. Let's see. I think it's the second part that's new. Onmyoji thrived during the Heian period, in part due to the work of the famous Onmyoji and later founder of the Tsuchimikado clan, Abe no Seimei. However, Onmyoji began to gradually decline in number after samurai gained control of Japan. At the same time, many of their miraculous arts were lost along with the development of civilization. Although the services of Onmyoji were typically reserved for the upper class, there were a number of shomonji, or hidden Onmyoji, who worked for the common folk. How are the 7 mysteries related to the right? Excuse me, Mr. Araishi. What is it, Miss Kurosuzu? You published a theory before the incident took place. It said that the rite of resurrection and origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo are related somehow. What proof did you have of that? You really know your stuff, but about that. That was a somewhat sensationalized piece written for occult magazines. Oh, really? It was just nonsense then? Not exactly, rather, it's not a complete fabrication. There is a basis for it. And that is? Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling a couple students so passionate about this topic. Thank you. This is something I discovered from referencing numerous texts unrelated to the Record of Fates. It was just after Seimen arrived in Honjo. There are records of a conflict over a ritual used to resurrect the dead in Honjo. A conflict over resurrecting the dead. I don't know the details. A man enticed the public with claims of a spell that could resurrect the dead, causing a conflict that ended tragically with 9 dead. That is the only remaining reference. 9 people fighting over a resurrection ritual. I call this tragedy the Honjo incident, and it has long been a subject of my research. And I suspect that this Honjo incident might be the very origin of the 7 mysteries of Honjo. So what you're saying is, the resurrection ritual at the root of the Honjo incident is Seimen's rite of resurrection. Yes, that is how the Record of Fates ties everything together. To put in chronological order, first Seimen brought the rite of resurrection to Edo. We can assume that by this point Seimen was likely using a different name. Then, in Honjo, 9 people fought to the death over this rite, the Honjo incident. After that, the incident was covered up by an interested party, preventing it from being recorded in history fully. Eventually, it was passed down in incomplete pieces, becoming known as the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. That's more or less the course of events. Okay. During the Edo period, a chain of events that occurred around a certain resurrection spell became the basis for the 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Okay, not too crazy. So that's how they're connected. Then, if I'm getting this right... One second. The 7 mysteries were basically required to gather the soul dregs necessary for the rite. How are the 7 mysteries related to the rite? And there's more. With this most recent occurrence of the curse, I've become even more confident in my theory. You are? Yes, the reason for it being the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries etched into those who received the curse stones. Resentful memories. Yako, if you really are a curse bearer, then when you obtained your curse stone, you would have had a resentful memory imprinted in your mind. Oh, I did! Exactly. Those memories are what happened in the final moments of the 9 who died in the Honjo incident. Broadly speaking, they involved dying while bearing some kind of deep resentment. The 9 victims became the 9 curse echoes, which over time came to be spoken of as the 7 mysteries. Thus, gathering the resentful memories granted by the present curses and connecting them together, it would reveal, once and for all, what happened during the Honjo incident. Huh. That's why you must tell me about the resentful memory of your false procession, Yako. Mio, should I? Yeah, I think it's okay. We need all the information we can get. Okay, Mr. Aishi, I'll tell you about the memory of the false procession. Excellent. Why does he look so suspicious? We took his curse stone, right? Or at least one of them, unless he killed somebody. I don't know. He doesn't seem like the killer. But maybe he's just tricking me. So, basically, it's about a woman who died falling from a Yagura tower at a festival. Interesting. It's not that one, then. Not that one? What do you mean? Among the 9 victims of the Honjo incident, that is to say, the 9 curse echoes, one of them is Seimin himself, or so I suspect. How? Seimin was one of the victims of the Honjo incident too? Meaning, an onmyoji as powerful as him also became a curse echo. Right, it would make sense that the curse stone tied to a curse echo like that would be special. The power of a curse stone is different based on the curse echo? Mio! Then maybe with Seimin's curse echo we could... Yes, we may be able to settle this whole situation. Hey, what are you two whispering about? Oh, nothing, sorry. Mr. Araishi, how many of the resentful memories have you gathered so far? I have learned a number of them. The Evergreen Beach, the Foot Washing Mansion, the Ever-Burning Lantern, and now the Fool's Procession makes 4. Of those, the most important are the Foot Washing Mansion and the Evergreen Beach. What are they about? First, the Foot Washing Mansion. An onmyoji appears distinctly in this one. Really? But not Seimin, I'm afraid. A female onmyoji who sought the right of resurrection due to her obsession with her personal appearance. Her legs, which she had always taken pride in, were stricken with corruption after she was defeated by Seimin. Her curse echo is notable for being particularly easy to fulfill the requirements necessary to use the curse. That detective did well to escape this one. So a female onmyoji and rival of Seimin was involved in the Honjo incident. That certainly is interesting. Next, the Evergreen Beach. This curse echo is from a craftsman of Netsuke carvings named Jinkichi who was hanged for spreading baseless rumors. He apparently spoke of something that granted the ability to bring back the dead. The right of resurrection. Precisely. This man, Jinkichi, must have been in contact with Seimin. If I could just collect all of the memories, everything will be revealed and the truths of the 7 mysteries will be mine. That is the knowledge I desire. Meaning, you need to gather as much information as you can from the curse bearers. Precisely. I have an agreement to exchange information with those detectives. But they might not even find the other curse bearers, so I must take measures of my own. Another thing. Yes? You never really finished about what the trigger for all this was. Well, I don't know. Really? You're not hiding something from us, are you? If it has something to do with how you obtain... It has something to do with how you obtain the Record of Fates, right? How did you really get a hold of the Record of Fates? To tell you the truth, we're in a race against time. It could be a disaster if we don't hurry. What are you talking about? Someone left a warning that at sundown today they would use the curse to kill a lot of people. The one who left that message is the culprit behind the Nejima murders from 20 years ago. What? Something so terrible will happen? I won't allow potentially hundreds of people to become victims of a curse. I'll do anything in my power to stop it. Mr. Araishi, please, tell us everything you know. I'm sorry, but I truly don't know anything. The truth is, I was given the Record of Fates by a woman. A woman? Is it the head of that corporation, maybe? Well, her voice sounded like a woman's, but I didn't actually see what she looked like. 1 month ago, when I was investigating at night, I suddenly heard a formless voice. A woman's voice. It said, I entrust you with this ancient manuscript and the right of resurrection held within its pages. Spread rumors of this ritual as far and wide as you can in the coming month. And before I knew it, an old document had fallen down at my feet. 1 month, she specified the time period. I was told that if I did that, I could study the manuscript as much as I pleased. I wanted so badly to verify its authenticity, I ended up accepting. I haven't heard anything from the voice since then. It must have had you spread rumors in order to strengthen the power of the curse. To tie together the curse and the desire to seek out the right. This makes it likely that the owner of the voice is the mastermind behind all of this. Hence, I went public with the Record of Fates. Hihaku and occult magazines immediately jumping at the news as a financial boon for me. Huh? Hihaku? As in Hihaku soaps? Right. I mean, no, that's not important, just some personal business. After that, I waited, trying to predict what would occur in a month's time. That's when the curse began. Those are all the details I have. So, The Hiyaku Soaps mission, that's who I was talking about when I said the chairman of that company. I don't remember if it was... The head of that company, the lady, she's been brought up, but we haven't really heard much about her since, like, very early in the game. Is there anything else you know? Very well, I've told you this much, I may as well give you one more thing. Thank you. What might that be? About Seaman's Record of Fates. There is a sort of continuation to it, another document called the Record of Fates Yin Scroll. A continuation? Actually, a section written in Seaman's own hand was appended to the manuscript. According to which, after the Honjo incident, Seaman lamented such a calamity taking place. He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy became its own curse. Wait, sorry, did I read that correctly? He apparently wrote the addendum for the event that the tragedy... No, that's right, okay. It seems he had an idea that the victims of the Honjo incident would turn into curse echoes and be used to gather soul dregs. It supposedly details how to handle any trouble that occurs as a result of the rite of resurrection. Really? Hold on a second. Don't you find that strange? What's the matter, Miss Sakazaki? You think my information inaccurate? If Seaman died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an... Okay, that was bad reading. If Seaman died in the Honjo incident, then he couldn't have written an addendum. You really don't get it, do you? Huh? Am I wrong? Have you forgotten the ability Seaman possessed? Of course not. He could use the rite of resurrection. Oh. You're telling me Seaman used it on himself? The rite of resurrection can be carried out in advance, but it activates when the soul dregs are gathered together. Then, is it not possible that Seaman himself was resurrected by the rite after it all took place? But he'd still have to collect the soul dregs needed to use the rite. Yes, and that's why they died. The 8 others, besides Seaman. What? They died in the Honjo incident for their soul dregs. That sounds like it's the same as what's happening now. That's why I need the resentful memories to learn the truth. I get it now. The issue at hand is that the Yin Scroll and the Record of Fates were supposed to have been passed down as a set. When I received the Record of Fates, the Yin Scroll was gone. Only this information was left. Supposedly, Seaman's blood descendants guarded it, as they passed down across generations. It seems that over their long history, the two documents became separated and the scroll's location lost as the family line branched. Seaman had descendants, so there's someone out there related to him by blood, even now? Yes, in fact, I've tried to trace the line as far as I could. It was not well known on Myoji to begin with, so a detailed family tree does not exist. It seems likely that the use of the manuscript has been long forgotten, only being passed down out of tradition. And since they aren't even aware of what they have, tracking it down is quite tricky indeed. I wish I could ask whoever that voice belonged to about the Yin Scroll. I'm sure you do. So, basically, in the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, Seaman himself wrote about ways to handle the curse in the rite, yes? Yes, that's right. I've been searching for it all this time, but I haven't found a single lead. So, if you two find out anything about other resentful memories or the Yin Scroll, tell me immediately. You owe me that much for telling you all this, do you not? That's the real extent of everything I know. Okay, the Record of Fate Yin Scroll. It is said that Seaman Tsuchimikado, author of the Record of Fates, wrote the Yin Scroll because he feared that the descendants of those involved in the Honjo incident might become cursed and used in the collection of soul dregs for the Rite of Resurrection. The existence of the Yin Scroll was indicated in a postscript added to the Record of Fates, but its whereabouts are currently unknown. It's believed to be inherited by a descendant of Seaman. Was that the document that we found in the guy's house, that the old guy that died? Was that the same thing, maybe? I'm trying to remember, because it's been a few weeks since I played this last, unfortunately, so even though that was, like, pretty recently in the series, like, I don't remember exactly. Oh, sorry, I think somebody said something. Yes, I understand. Thank you for your help. If you bring me some useful information, I'll take it into consideration for your school grades as well. Okay, brother. We've learned a lot. So, to sum it up, It was a tragic incident with people cursing each other for the right of resurrection in the Edo period as well. And the Record of Fate's Yen Scroll might have info we want since it tells how to stop the rite. I think that's about it. Right. If we could just find the Yen Scroll, we might be able to learn how to settle this situation. But even Mr. Araishi didn't have any leads on where it was. How do we start looking for it? Someone involved in this now must have some connection to it, I think. I have a feeling the mastermind who awakened the curses is involved too. Right. Yeah, see, I still can't think. That's not really a big deal, but... about the number air. Oh, that reminds me, Mio. You know what's nearby here, don't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean where Michio? Yeah, where it happened. I was going there every day to leave flowers, even though they always get cleared away anyways. I'm sure it must be hard to be reminded of Michio's death all the time. Oh, that reminds me, Yako. Yeah? When you asked me to do the spirit board 2 days ago, did you come here that day too? Yeah, I left some flowers before going to school. Why? Did anything seem different that day? What's this all of a sudden? Though, now that you mention it, that day I suddenly felt lightheaded and ended up passing out for a little bit. But I came to right away and felt fine, so I didn't think anything of it. I see. That's all I was wondering about. Thanks. So, okay, they talked recently. Yeah, like I said, it's been a few weeks since I last played this, so I'm a little bit fuzzy. But the last time we were dealing with Yako and Mio, they were talking about possession and how somebody could possess another person's body. And then they asked me at one part, like, where I thought Michio was, and I answered that she was at Yako's house. Because I don't remember, it was like intuition or something. Like I just kind of like felt that's what the game was implying. And so I think what's happening is that Yako, I thought maybe that Yako was like had gotten swapped out with Michio, but now that I've heard about the possession stuff, I think Yako is possessed by Michio, and that's also probably why she like has trouble controlling the curse stones, because Michio probably is not as okay with her death as Yako is. About the mastermind. Whoever's behind that voice gave Mr. Raishi the Record of Fates. That must be the mastermind, don't you think? Yeah, and he said it sounded like it belonged to a woman. Whoever it is, I bet they're scary. Huh? You don't sound like the Yako I know. Then let's catch him and make him spill the beans. I thought you'd say something like that. Really? I guess I'm just not really feeling that confident right now. I understand. I don't know if it's related to that woman behind the voice, but I'm also interested in the female Myoji who is a rival of Seiman. So, Mio, what are we gonna do next? Good question. It may be best to give the information we just learned to Inspector Susumi. We got a pretty big clue from hearing about the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Mr. Susumi might know more about it. Should we go back to school then? Yeah, that's our point of contact, after all. Excuse me, you girls over there. Oh no, it's this guy. It's the feet guy. Okay, maybe I shouldn't call him the feet guy. The guy that had the foot washing mansion. I forgot his name. He just kind of got stomped on, like, in all the paths where I met him. I just turned the volume down and he just... his foot washing curse couldn't activate. Whoa! I should not be calling him feet guy. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but something you said caught my attention. And who might you be? I'm Yutaro Namigaki. I should probably tell you. Until yesterday, I was a curse bearer. That should clear things up. A curse bearer? Oh, you don't need to be scared. I've already given up the curse stone of the foot washing mansion. The foot washing mansion? So you're the one Inspector Susumi was talking about. Ah, you already know Inspector Susumi. That makes this simple. There's nothing to worry about. Oh, hey. You're in the driver's seat. Yako? Yes, wait, what? Just now, was I doing something? Oh. Okay, maybe she really is possessed by Michio. Was this the guy that... ran into her? Oh, because, okay, let me recap in case other people have forgotten, because it's been a few weeks for me too. So, like, okay, they thought that Michio jumped off a building to her death, but her injuries were consistent with a car hitting her. So people recently were talking about, instead, it may have been that a car hit her, not her jumping off a building. So, yeah. Sorry, Mr. Namigaki, what might be the matter? Right, I actually wanted to discuss something with you two. Would you mind? Would you come with me if you have a little time? Discuss something with us? You were talking about Michio Shiraishi, right? It's related to that. Huh? I'm sure you would learn a few things yourselves. If not now, later is fine. I'll be waiting around Ryogoku Bridge. Something rubs me the wrong way about this, but he mentioned Michio. What do we do? Talk to Utaro or go to the school first? I'm gonna go to the school first. Screw this guy. I don't like this guy. Sorry, there's something we gotta take care of. We'll have to pass. Is that so? Well, that's too bad. I'm in no rush, so I'll be waiting at Ryogoku Bridge if you change your minds. What? He said we could go there later. Didn't he just say we can go there later, and then we say no, and they're like... And then he's like, oh, rude. Why don't you go with me right now? Whatever. He doesn't have his feet powers anymore, so I don't care. Anyway, so that's done. So obviously they're going to talk to the detectives. But let's continue Haruhi and Bird detectives next. Richter, that was his name. Too much to handle. Haruhi and Richter break into the Shiraishi residence with the detectives. They find a journal left behind by the deceased Iwai. Yeah, this guy, Iwai, I wonder if he's the relative. Finally revealing the mystery behind the kidnapping. However, Haruhi remains unsatisfied. Yeah, she was kind of freaking it. She was freaking out about learning more truths about her child's incident there. Shigema Mansion reception room. In further news, today the body of an adult male was discovered in the residence of one Toshiko Shiraishi around noon. The man, identified as Konkichiro Iwai, is said to have been in a relationship with Toshiko. He was unemployed at his time of death. While further investigations are still underway, it's suspected that his death is connected to the recent serial killings in Honjo. Evidence on the scene may also implicate Mr. Iwai in the unsolved child abduction and murder case from last year. Oh, so the news knows about that. Huh. Well, ma'am, it seems like we've managed to settle one part of the kidnapping case for now. Let's begin discussing our next steps. One good thing about this path is that Richter, I basically just talk in like my normal voice. I mean, I like suppress my southern accent a little bit when I'm talking like this, but like the truth is like Richter, I basically just talk in like my normal voice and just like don't like hold back my accent or anything at all. It's not like I'm faking my voice. I just like normally when I'm speaking, I try not to talk in too much of a southern accent because it slurs words together and people don't know what I'm saying. Right. A fax machine. It can send images to other places along the telephone network. I rarely find a use for it. This might be the same. Huh. Aren't they supposed to have a check by it if I've already looked at it? Yeah, what? I guess the fax machine's probably going to be relevant soon. The ticking of the clock gets on my nerves sometimes. Yeah, I hate clock ticking, by the way. Like, the ticking of a clock just drives me absolutely crazy. It drives me up the wall. Yeah, no, these are definitely things I'd already heard before, I believe. Oh, okay, this I don't remember. I wonder what kind of music Richter is into. I imagine he likes English songs. No matter how much I look at the flowers, they don't make me feel anything. Haruhi's voice is also relatively easy to do, even though it's weird for me to be doing like a mommy voice or whatever, but I'm doing my best. I've grown so used to seeing this stroll, I don't really give it a second thought. Okay, I got that one, yeah. I just didn't know if there was a new one. Whoa, I can go 360, I just realized that. I've stopped watching the news. There's too much fluff. I wish they'd cut out the pointless stories and just reported on what's important. Yeah, that's very true. I suppose I should offer some tea, but I really don't feel like it. Okay, Let's think. Next up, what do we need to do to get our hand on a cursed stone filled with soul dregs? Yeah, she's still thinking about doing the Rite of Resurrection, so that hasn't changed. Right now, Haraway is one of the few people that is still, like, all in on this curse game and killing people. I don't know if Namigaki, the glasses feet guy, I don't know if he is still trying to kill people. I think that the girl he was with, Akane was her name, maybe? I don't remember. We met her on this path, didn't we? Is it Akane? What was her name? Yeah, let me see. Ayame. Okay, I was not even... I'm sorry. That was somewhat close, I guess. Ayame. Yeah, her. I wonder if, like, she's working with him, and if I went to the bridge, she would have, like, killed Yako and Mio. I wonder about that. Anyway, alright. I'm about to talk to him. He's always going at his own pace. He's rather fascinating. Alright. Let's ask about Richter. Richter. Yes? That's right. Would you mind if we make a stop on our way? We can make it quick. I apologize for the diversion, but I'd like to visit the candy store if possible. I suppose I don't mind. Okay, about the remaining curse bearers. Alright, let's reassess the curse situation. Right. I must admit, I never expected the police to be so on top of things. The chief inspector, Tetsuo Susumi... Oh, that's why I called him Tetsuo. That's his other name. I'm stupid. Susumi is his last name and Tetsuo is his first name. I thought I just remembered his name wrong earlier. And I was like, why am I calling him Tetsuo? No, his name is Tetsuo. Okay, sorry. Provided us a good wealth of information. I'm surprised he knew so much about the curse bearers. Do you think they noticed I'm one of them? I'm pretty sure Ario didn't. The chief inspector, on the other hand, will have to be careful around him. But if he had suspected anything, I'm sure he would have detained us. We should stay vigilant moving forward. Agreed. Even if we steal a curse stone, you may not be able to successfully perform the rite unless you're a curse bearer yourself. Would you be okay with hanging on to the stone from now on? Of course. Just don't use it, though, okay? Alright. I would not be trusting her with it right now, okay? If what we've heard is true, then there are just 3 curse bearers left to be discovered. There's the Whispering Canal, the Beckoning Light, and the Taiko of Suguru left to investigate. It may benefit us to visit the places connected to these stories a few times. I see. I'm still highly suspicious of the people at Hihaku Soaps. They could be the ones pulling the strings. That Takumi Yumioka fella is probably aware of the curse bearers we're searching for. Tracking his movements may prove to be useful. You want to follow him. If we were to follow anyone, he'd be my first choice. But, damn it, times like this really have me wishing I had more personnel. I imagine it's tough, working on your own. It's the plight of running a small business. I'm always on the hunt for a skilled assistant. Maybe, hey, listen, maybe if this game has a happy ending, maybe they can get together and work. Like work, become business partners, she can assist them. Maybe she'll like this, like, mystery stuff, I don't know. Hopefully, and hopefully she won't go crazy and start killing people. You know? And then there's Nejima, who appears to be a curse bearer too. The one-sided reed, I think it was. If we want to look for someone that's likely to gather a whole lot of soul drags, well, look no further. He did say he would unleash his curse on a large number of people at nightfall. If he gets the chance to. If the chief inspector manages to track down Michio, then, well, there's a chance he'll manage to apprehend Nejima before he gets up to no good. But why did you tell the chief inspector about the safe house? If he hadn't had that lead. It was written in EY's memoirs. It was just a matter of time till he found out. Besides, we're talking about a massacre. I can't just turn a blind eye. How different is it from any other curse bearer collecting soul tracks? Well, if we're talking Nejima, it could be a lot more dangerous. We'll just keep a close eye on Nejima and the cops. See, she's still in crazy mode right now. I'm scared. What about that girl from before? Ayame Tono. This is the one I'm scared about, because she's been, like, very, very, because, like, I think that there's still, like, there's still a curse or two. I think I haven't, God, I don't, the 7 mysteries, like, have we, which ones have we not seen? Because I feel like the Beckoning Light and the Ever-Burning Lantern, did we have this one? Yeah, we had this one, but we don't have Beckoning Light yet, and I don't know what it does and all that, you know what I mean? I'm a bit scared of that one. And I don't think we have the Tycho either, do we? Yeah, we don't have the Tycho, so I don't know what she has, because I think she's a curse bearer. I'm pretty sure she might have said that she was. Do you think that she could be a curse bearer? Well, there's a chance she could have gone and stolen someone else's curse stone by now. That's possible too, but... We haven't been to Midoricho Park yet, the place connected to the Taiko of Suguru. Oh, right, that's close to where she lives. What if she was a curse bearer this entire time? She could have lied. It's possible. It would make her a brilliant actress to boot. The idea's got me itching to investigate her again. That place is rather suspicious. If only we could run into someone there. Judging by the official announcement, it seems that I can't speak. Judging by the official announcement, it seems what Iwai wrote is likely true. With both the kidnapper and his young accomplice dead, the police should be able to handle the rest. Now that it's over, I can't help but think how pitiful it all is. We never would have known a thing had we not found his journal. Carelessness is what usually leads to crimes like these being exposed. It was pretty much the same with the Nejima murders. But stumbling across the answer by pure chance really makes you think. It makes my skin crawl to think of how many cases like this are left undiscovered. Me too. It's certainly disturbing. Well, with the kidnapping case all wrapped up, we can focus our efforts on obtaining the right of resurrection, yes? Indeed. I'm counting on you. Okay, we've talked. Let's see. Oh, wait, move. Oh, there's the move option, right. Then, shall we depart? From this part on, you will be given the option to finish investigation, which will allow you to immediately end this part. From there, you can continue on to the next part. You may also come back and restart the section from the point where you left off. Okay, yeah. So basically, we go ahead and investigate a bit, and then we'll come back to this. Okay. So we still haven't gone here. Let's start at the candy shop. This should be a relatively short section. And besides, he wanted to stop at the candy shop. Apparently, Richter likes to visit the local candy shop in every district he visits. I figured once you've seen one, you've seen them all, but in reality, each one has its own unique displays and colors to match the locale. It kind of irks me that we stopped here simply for the sake of entertainment. But I suppose he needs time like this to relax and recenter his mind. He works so vigorously every day. Sonoya. The children seem pretty fond of this place. It was comparatively new. They must have had renovations done not long ago. Random children. There are some vending machines. You can buy canned juice for 100 yen. These days, vending machines sell a lot of things besides juice, too. The shop's close to the park, so children have been coming and going without pause. Places like this candy shop have been slowly disappearing from the street view recently. I'm just looking around. Oh, bird? Whoa, no way! Jeez, you made me jump. It's Mockingbird 14, Foul Con Man. This guy's a real speed demon. Oh, is that right? It's kind of scary how you even know the exact number with just a simple glance. Okay. I'm just looking around to see if there's anything else that I didn't click on. He's up in front with the kids to participate in the raffle. It's weird seeing an adult his age enjoying himself so much at a candy store. Look at his smile. He must have won something. How nice. Hot damn! It's Mockingbird number 10, Cacophony. He's a nihilist, but he gets the job done. Oh, well, you seem pretty happy. Yeah, we got one! He's a nihilist, apparently. Nevermore, nevermore. Nice. Ah, it seems he didn't win anything. He's pouting so hard even the kids are laughing at him. That's funny. He didn't win a second time. Oh, right. Ma'am, should we go for a monjayaki or something? That's sweet of you, but I'm not hungry right now. That's too bad. I haven't had great luck with this Mockingbird raffle. Would you mind if I tried a few more times? Apparently most of these are just replicas of the real deal, but even so, they're still worth the price. Some of the kids were saying they managed to snatch some real rare finds in this lottery. Go ahead. Don't buy them all now. It almost feels like I came here with a child. My boy never had much of a taste for sweets. It makes this kind of a fresh experience for me. Aw. Just let me know when you want to leave, okay? Okay, okay. Okay, I think we're good. I think that's it. I'm gonna click on it like 1 or 2 more times just to see if he won something. I mean, he already won, so... Oh, he won something! Oh, it's the same one. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna assume that that's it for now. And if there's another one, then whoopsie-doopsie. Whee! Okay, sorry. Alright, let's move on. So he wanted to go by the candy shop. Let's go with Honji Kinchibori and then Midoricho, because that's the one they directly mentioned, is Midoricho. There's so many old factories alongside this river. Must have been quite different in its glory days. But now most of them are closed down due to the tightened regulations on waste disposal. Okay. Did something draw your interest? No worries here. I made sure to take a quick shower this morning. Factory, there we go. It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for some time. I wonder if it's one of the factories that got shut down when they tightened up regulations. Someone must have received the beckoning light's curse here last night. See, that's what I'm saying, like, somebody's got it. It's gotta be the girl. She must have beckoning light. There's so many old factories alongside this river. Oh, wait, no, this is... Whoops. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing. Whoops. I need to talk to him. I was out here last night looking for the curse bear connected with the beckoning light, too. Did you see anything? Afraid not, but they gotta be out here somewhere. I'm just making sure there's no birds hiding somewhere that I just can't see. Okay. Kinchibori. The area was closed off to the public this morning after his body was found, but the police quickly managed to complete their investigation and reopen the park as if nothing ever happened. The people in the area are shockingly calm considering what happened here. You'd think they'd be put off knowing there was a dead body here just this morning. From what I heard, it happened right about where you're standing now. Eh? Would you look at that? There's a pretty unique looking playground. Did it catch your eye? Perhaps. Now's not the time, though. But it did get you interested. Does he want to play on it? Oh my god. They made it quite the challenge. To pass through, you'd have to go underneath there. He definitely wants to play on it. You can go take a look if you're that interested. Alright, I'll go check it out, just to make sure. He didn't have to think long about that. What's that? Did he find something? I found a mockingbird under the playground equipment. Damn, talk about lucky. It's number 19, Penny Prattle. Oh my god. Nice. I see. Congrats. Nice. Playgrounds always get me fired up. A telephone booth. It doesn't look out of the ordinary to me. Indeed. Alright, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to look at, right? I don't see anything else. Okay. A bunch of kids gathered around Richter to poke fun at his clothing. It seems like kids come running for him wherever we go. Not all too surprising with his attire. He hasn't complained about it, though. I wonder if he's got a soft spot for kids. This place is associated with the Whispering Canal. The canal must be connected to the man who was found drowned in the park. Agreed. Wasn't the victim a Hihaku Soap's employee? That's right. His name was Shogo Okie. Considering his occupation, he probably came here in search of a curse stone. If people in the company know about the riot, it only makes sense they'd be looking for cursed stones. You think the chairwoman and Takumi would send their regular employees out to hunt for the stones? If that's the case, perhaps that Shogo died trying to take a stone from someone else. Either that, or he was killed precisely because he was a curse bearer with a cursed stone. I suppose so, but considering the location, wouldn't that mean the curse used was the Whispering Canal? Good point. That would mean Shogo Okie wasn't the wielder of the Whispering Canal curse himself. Could he have had the Beckoning Light, or even the Taiko of Suguru? I was here last night, and there weren't any dead bodies then. It's highly possible he was brought here from somewhere else. If that's the case, the wielder of the Whispering Canal has already collected his stone. Ma'am, excuse me, but there's one more thing I'd like to try. Oh, be my guest. Shogo Okie is the name of the person who died here. It's hard to believe he was here by chance, only ended up murdered with a curse. Given his ties to Hihaku, we can assume he was aware of the situation and somehow involved with these curses. Oh, whoops, sorry. That was it. They said they wanted to check something out? What did they want to check out? Was that about the playground, or did two curse bearers battle it out here last night? Who could the other person have been? Okay, let's go to Midoriya, and then we'll meet back at the house. Now this is where the Taiko is supposed to be, right? The cops have yet to determine who the remaining curse bearers are. We have to find them soon. Everyone is relaxing so peacefully in the park. It's hard to imagine it was the site of some horrid curse. Oh God, it's her! It's woman. It's Ayame. Okay, well let's talk to Richter first. Richter seemed to be a little nervous when Ayame Tono was mentioned, or was I just imagining it? We have reason to believe the curse bearer of the Taiko of Suguru was here last night. It's possible they're already dead, but we haven't found any definitive leads. Hey, that lady over there. That's Ayame Tono. She seems to be trying to hide. Let's watch. We don't want to startle her and have her run off on her. Let's sit and watch her for now. Okay, I'm just double checking. Doesn't look like she's planning to move anytime soon. Alright, let's call out. Alright, I'll be right back. He just sprints over at her. Okay, no wonder she's going to be scared. He's gone. I suppose he really wanted to talk with her. Oh, there he is. Does he mean to jump out and surprise her from behind? Huh? Does he mean to intimidate her? Did he find another frickin'... she noticed. I guess his purpose was to talk with her after all. I wonder what they're talking about. She doesn't look like she's planning to run. Oh, they're coming here. Here she is. What do you think? Smooth work by the master, hmm? Yes, very smooth. Hello, thank you so much for yesterday. I know this is sudden, but I'm actually being pursued right now. Pursued? By who? I think it's the police. Would you be willing to provide me shelter? She's so suspicious! From the police. I figured we could hear her out and see what kind of mess she's gotten herself in. Don't make it sound like I'm some kind of criminal, please. Okay, why are you being chased? The police have my apartment staked out, so I haven't been able to return home. I heard them say something about wanting to protect me, but something didn't feel right and I got scared. Do you have any idea why they're after you? Well, I have been searching for the curses, so we shouldn't trouble ourselves with hiding you if they're after you for a good reason. Huh? How cruel! But this handsome investigator wouldn't turn me in so easily, would you? It's unfortunate, but we've got reason not to get involved with the police ourselves. What shady reasoning! But if you've got some murky secret to hide, we might as well cooperate with each other, no? Anyway, how are your plans to resurrect Hokusai going? Fortunately, that's been going quite well. Oh? Does that mean you found someone to steal a curse stone from? Not exactly, but I found out a kind of last resort, which is why I can't let the police get to me. What do you mean by last resort? You're really asking me that? It doesn't concern you at all. Why should I tell you? What if we make a deal? In exchange for keeping you hidden from the police, you'll tell us about your last resort. Is that what got you interested? Oh, I've got it. You're meaning to steal it for yourself. Not at all. I'm just curious. That excuse will just not do. I don't need you to. I'll find a way to stay safe on my own. That was a close one. I should have known the only one you can count on in this world is yourself. We can't let her get her way. Let's go after her. Stop it. Get any closer and I'll scream. Please, wait. We'll help you out with no conditions. Well, you changed your mind quick. That just makes you all the more suspicious. I tried my best, but I couldn't convince her to stay. Could it be you don't know how to handle a girl like that? Huh. Since she's looking for a safe haven, would you mind me sharing your address with her, just in case? Well, it doesn't really bother me, but you do recognize there are police officers in my close family. At least it'll allow us a way to keep in contact, no matter how small. Okay. I can't help but feel oddly irritated around that girl, Ayame Tono. She puts on an innocent front, but she seems to be hiding something. Ayame Tono says her plans with the Rite of Resurrection may be achievable through this last resort. Does that mean she's given up on her plan to steal a curse stone? Richter? You know, I have one as well. A last resort. You do? Even if we don't steal another curse stone, I already have my own. If it becomes necessary, I am prepared to use it. Do you think it might be possible that she has one of her own, too? But that she despises the idea of using it to kill others, so instead she means to steal a curse stone with soul tracks already in it. It doesn't contradict anything we know. She lives nearby, which means she might have the Taiko of Suguru curse stone. We still don't know much about that one. Richter. That last resort Ayame spoke of. It could be our chance. We can use her. I hear you, loud and clear. Okay, I believe that's it for this. Now we just go to the house, and then we'll probably have to finish investigation and move on to Susume and area. Okay. Alright, we'll continue from where I left off later. So, yeah, so that one's done, and this one's done. So now it's time for Susume. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. Let's see. So, back on Tetsuo Susumi's path and Ario. At the Shiraishi home, Susumi and Ario learned the truth about many things, including the death of Kankichiro Iwai. They hurried to the high school after learning that Michio Shiraishi knew the whereabouts of Nejima's hideout. So now we should be able to meet up with the girls and exchange information, at least. I don't know what else we were doing with this path exactly. Komagata High School. Okay, so we're back at the school instantly. Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Boss, I just talked to the Sumida police. Oh, what now? They found an abandoned van in the Chiba Mountains that looked like it'd been in an accident. They couldn't lift any fingerprints from it, but they found blood spatters on the front. And guess what? The blood is a perfect match for Michio's. Oh, so it must be the van that hit Michio. You got it. It's all thanks to Yoshimi that we were able to find that out. The license plate had been removed, though, and they even scraped off the vehicle identification number. It'll take a while to identify the owner. Now they're trying to figure out if the van was sighted anywhere between the scene of the crime and where it was dumped. Got it. 1 second. Got it. Thanks for the report. I can't do that. The Suzume voice is hard. My voice just doesn't go that deep. Bird! I feel like he should have a deep voice, but my voice just does not go that deep. Alright. I got a lot of birds. It's nice that we got permission to use the school as our base of operations. The principal and head teacher were a little reluctant at first, but they were convinced that it would help the investigation. Dealing with all this must be a real headache for those guys. I should thank them again later. Nothing else, you think? I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michio did commit suicide. She was so young and all the adults in her life did was push her around. He still doesn't look tired after all this running around. I wish I still had all that stamina. By the way, boss, we've confirmed that Michio died in a vehicular collision. But are we sure that it was really an accident? Good question. I was wondering the same thing. The damage done by the collision indicates that the driver was traveling at a considerable speed, but there were no brake marks to be found. Exactly, which suggests they may have been intentionally targeting Michio. Then what was the motive, you think? Who would have reason to kill Michio? The first person that comes to mind is Kankichiro Iwai. After all, she knew about his crimes. But then Iwai was supposedly able to control Michio by intimidation alone. There's also that teacher who was taking advantage of Michio, Kohei Jonoichi. But to say he killed her to stop people from finding out that he was blackmailing her doesn't seem likely somehow. You're right. Though both of them have fallen prey to her curse. That's true. In that case, it's quite possible that she'll also decide to exact revenge on the person who ran her over. Not just possible. She may have already done it last night, just like with Iwai. Is there anything else that could have served as a motive? That talisman, maybe. The one Yoshimi was looking for. Oh, do you think someone wanted to take it from her? Well, the talisman wasn't found on her remains, nor in her house. But doesn't a hit and run seem too drastic a measure to go for a little talisman? Then, in the end, it might have just been an unfortunate accident after all. Yeah, it looks that way. Either way, what we need now is a testimony from Michio herself. With a bit of luck, we might be able to ask her what happened during the crash ourselves. Yeah, I can't wrap my head around that particular development. I still have my doubts that'll be so easy. Either way, we won't be able to do this unless Mio and Yako turn up. I'd rather have them come sooner rather than later, but I guess we just have to wait. Shall we head inside? Alright then. Oh hey, Ario, I wanted to ask you something. Aye, boss. Geez, you're an eager beaver. I haven't even said what it was yet. Right, but what is it then? Can't remember what you had for dinner last night? Looks like that agent over there is having some trouble with his pen. So if you've got a spare, go lend it to him. And for the record, I had katsudon last night. No need to worry about me going senile just yet. I know I look like a genius, but I didn't think I came across the type to carry spare pens on my person. You? A genius? You're dreaming. But if his pen just stopped working, he can get it going again with just a bit of nail polish remover. Nail polish remover? Yeah, you know, what you used to remove nail polish. Never used it before? Do I look like I would have? Don't make me sound crazy for not having used the stuff. I doubt you have either. Oh no, I've used it alright. Did you know that it can remove oil-based ink stains? Which is also why it can be used to fix old, dried-up pen nibs. I don't like this pose, Aereo. This pose makes me feel suspicious of him. Like, this is the pose that some villain would do when he's like, oh, surprise, it was me all along. I'm scared of this pose. Whatever's in there that removes the ink also doubles as a way to unclog pins. Ha, good to know. Still wouldn't call you a genius, but it's something. You gotta make sure the remover doesn't mix with the ink, though, or it'll ruin it. Doesn't that defeat the purpose? Not to worry. I don't have a nail polish remover on me right now anyway. Oh, no problem then. That doesn't fix anything. Long story short, I don't even have a spare pin. Jeez, alright, I'll just let him know. Boss, I thought we were going to wait for Mio in the school. Yeah, we are. I guess we still can't rule out the possibility that Michio did commit suicide. She was so young and all the adults in the... Oh, no, that's the same one, okay. Oh, wait. Do I have to move to go into the school? Alright, let's go wait inside the school. I'm sure they'll be here any moment. And we did already do their path, so... Oh, okay. So now we're doing this again. Yeah, we're from Yako and Mio's perspective. The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll may contain a way to put a stop to the curse. Yako and Mio head back to the Komagata High School to share this information with Susume. What is this image? Is this Michio? I can't remember. Maybe this is Michio. Yako Sakazaki, 1 p.m. Alright. Let's see what happens when they meet up. That was an extremely short segment with Susume and Aereo, by the way. I was like, just a few moments. Ain't that interesting? The Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, huh? Well done, you... Oh, sorry, I'm yawning. Okay, well done, you two. That's some good info you got from that teacher. Thank you. Good job, boss. Operation Schoolgirl was a success. Aereo, stop making things sound weird. Anyways, let's share what we found at Michio Shiraishi's house. Yes, please. Yes? A man named Iwai kidnapped sacrifices for black magic? And Michio helped with the kidnapping? And Mr. Jinoichi used that to blackmail her. Based on the report and looking at the circumstances surrounding the deaths of Jinoichi and Iwai, if Michio Shiraishi did it, it would make sense. Furthermore, there are signs that Michio Shiraishi wanted someone to notice. Huh? Really? The ribbon that was left at the scene of Kohei's death is proof of that. Mio, I'm guessing you knew that already. Yes, ever since this morning. But there's one piece of information I need. But I think we're near her limit. So... that's something that's interesting. So if she wanted people to realize that this was going on, do you think that Namigaki, the glasses feet guy, do you think that he's maybe one of his relatives or something was involved, and that's why he's like so heartless and cold against this, and why he seemingly was the driver in the car? I wonder if that's like why. Maybe that was revenge or something. But I think we're near her limit. So, if we get this Record of Fate's Yin Scroll, then we'll be able to dispel the curse. Yes, the source of this curse is a tragic event called the Honjo Incident that dates back to the Edo period. An onmyoji named Seimin Tsuchimikado is said to have recorded a way to deal with the curse. So, I think there may be a way to dispel the curse. Right. I'll leave how to approach this to you, Mio. God, I can't Susume voice. It's so hard. I'll check with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau as well, but please make finding the Record of Fate's Yin Scroll your top priority. Understood. But how do we go about looking for it? It's possible the descendants of Seimin have inherited, but I don't think they're aware of its existence. It'd be nice if we had a clan crest or something to go off of. Maybe we'll have to ask Paranormal Affairs. That reminds me, Mio. Was the Western black magic used by Iwai and Neijima really just an imitation? Huh? Why are you asking me? Oh, boss said that you know about this sort of thing. Do you not? Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, but... How strange, I don't think I've ever told anyone that. It's okay, Mio, no one's judging you. Right, it still feels a little weird. She's never told anyone that she knew about that stuff, but then Susumi knew? Did Susumi say that? I can't remember, I'm sorry. So, what's your opinion on it? Is someone familiar with Western black magic? If I could have a look at their grimoire, I could be sure, but... Based on their methods, I'd say they imitated black magic popular around 300 years ago. It was advertised as magic anyone can use and was employed as camouflage to evade witch hunters. It's notable because they purposefully required living sacrifices to make it difficult to disprove its authenticity. Wow, you know so much. I'm impressed. It totally matches the vibe you've got going on. What do you mean by that? I just got an achievement for 10 hours of playtime. I guess that makes sense. Don't worry, have some confidence. Right. Thanks, I guess? If that black magic is just an imitation, then we probably don't have to worry about it. I'm just glad things aren't getting even more confusing than they already are. I suppose. Oh, right. How about the mastermind? I had an idea. Huh? What is it? This is about the chairwoman of Hihaku Soaps. Hihaku Soaps, isn't it? You mentioned her when you were telling us about that UI person. Yep. Whether the goal is to restore youth or to resurrect someone, she's got her hands all over this. She has money, too. It would match Hideki Araishi's account of a woman's voice. An evil business lady with supernatural powers. A classic setting. If only we could confirm those powers of hers were actually real. We'll need to keep an eye on her. I'll tell HQ to look into her. Now that if we're nearing the limit, I'll stop beating around the bush. Time to tell it to you straight. Yako Sakazaki. What? Me? Yes? Take out your curse stone and give it to Mio. My curse stone? It's just been in my pocket all this time. Thanks, I'm just gonna borrow it for a second. Well? Yes. There are soul dregs inside after all. What? How did this happen? I didn't do anything, I swear. You have to believe me. It's okay, we know. Yako, calm down and listen to what I'm about to tell you. But... There's no mistake that Jinoichi and UI were killed by that curse stone. But the one who committed the act is... the ghost of Michio Shiraishi that is inside you, Yako Sakazaki. What? Inside me? What? What do you mean? It's okay, Yako. Please, calm down and listen. You've been possessed, Yako. By Michio's ghost. What? It probably happened when you were offering flowers at the site of the accident. Filled with regret, her lingering ghost reacted to the presence of her old friend and entered you, Yako. No way, you mean Michio's ghost is inside me? I've explained this once before, but just because you're possessed doesn't mean that you lose control of yourself. Normally, the mind will reject such attempts and it would do nothing more than affect one's mood or energy levels. But Michio had powerful spirits since to begin with. And because she was your friend, your mind was open to accepting Michio's spirit. So for those reasons, your minds merged without any issue. It's going to be difficult to separate her from you at this point. Which also means it would be difficult to guide her spirit to the afterlife. No way, we've merged? Me and Michio's minds are... But I don't feel different at all. I mean, I'm me, I think. That's because after she merged with you, Michio started to believe that she was you as well. As a ghost possessing you, she's not fully conscious. Only really a jumble of vague memories. Still, there are traces of her consciousness and memories as Michio Shiraishi. You have been acting a little different than usual. You would also sometimes react when coming into contact with things with a powerful influence. Really? That having been said, if we don't have a proper understanding of the regrets Michio Shiraishi had when she died and why, it would be difficult to separate her from you. That's why I didn't say anything. I'm sorry. If I carelessly provoked her ghost, it could have risked causing her to dig even deeper into your mind. Deeper into your mind. Oh no. When we mentioned limits earlier, we mean that by letting things proceed like this, there's a possibility that you will join completely, making it impossible to separate her ghost from you. If that happens, you'll never be able to tell which of your thoughts belong to her and which belong to you. What? That's so scary. You mean I won't be myself anymore? But if it's Micho, then maybe it wouldn't be so bad? I don't know. What should I do? But it was actually Micho who used the curse stone while I was unaware, wasn't it? Doesn't that mean our ghost has already taken over my body? Well, about that. I think that's probably the effect of the curse amplifying murderous impulses and the influence of the Feast of Shadows. While you were sleeping, the ghost's powers were boosted. And strengthened by the feast, Michio's consciousness surfaced and took control of your body. Then that means... Oh, it's auto. Wait. Yeah, it's automatic right now. I was the one who killed them? I cursed them both? Yaku, no, you're being controlled. Right, Inspector? Yeah, that's right. It's likely she'd be recognized as not being responsible for the crime due to possession. It's not something you can control. No need to worry about that. No, you're wrong. I wanted to kill them too. Those feelings must have come out. It's not only Michio's fault. I mean, when I learned that Michio didn't commit suicide, I wish that all the cruel adults around me would just die. I had the curse stone with me and I wanted to get revenge for Michio if the chance came. That's how I felt. Yako. Because Michio wasn't able to escape her terrible situation. It was so hard, it wouldn't be unusual for someone to take their own life. And I had this curse stone. I made Michio get revenge all by herself. Michio tried so hard to keep on living in silence, and I treated those feelings like they were worthless. I should have done it myself right away. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Michio. That's why I killed them. Dang. Yako? There you are. Oh, hi, Michio. What's up with you? You had me worried sick since you haven't been coming to school lately. It feels like it's been forever. I'm glad you seem to be doing good. Yeah, sorry, and I'm sorry I didn't tell you why. I've always regretted it. Oh, come on, you're acting like we weren't buds. You tell me if anyone's making you sad, I'll take care of them. Thanks, Yako. Actually, I'm here because there's something I wanted to tell you. Really? What's the matter? You can tell me anything. Well, the truth is, I did something unforgivable to an innocent man. Saying that I was forced to and I didn't have a choice doesn't undo it. I'm sorry, I feel so guilty. What? I've done so much I can't take back, all because I was weak. There's no escaping the hell that I've created for myself. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started thinking about killing him and dying myself. Neither of us deserve to live in this world. What? But something went wrong, and that's why I died with regrets. But thanks to you, I finished what I wanted to do. Thank you. And I'm sorry for dragging you into this. Oh, I thought this was a flashback. This is not a flashback. What? Wait, you don't need to apologize. It's only now that I realize, and I know how selfish it is. But I hope you remember the time we spent together as friends, and how we were able to be together at the end. Please, don't forget me. Huh? No, Michio, wait. Oh, they exercised her, I see. Huh? You're awake. Do you feel okay? I'm sorry I had to spring all that on you, Yako. What? Are we in the classroom? Was I dreaming? I'm sorry to rush this along while you're still gathering your feelings, but we need to hear what Michio Shiraishi has to say now. Right. And so, after considering what to do, it is true that Michio's consciousness is mixed with yours, but if I summoned her ghost, we may be able to establish some communication. Oh, I understand. Oh, the thing again, though, the spirit board thing. So you thought to use the spirit board again? Yep, I have a hunch. I think the spirit we called last time may have actually been Michio herself. Really, you think? And that her spirit has been close to you ever since then. Then let's do it. I think we should. I want to hear from her. Very well. I have no idea if this will work during the daytime, but let's give it a try. Are you ready? I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, here we go. Do you remember how to do it? Place your finger on the 10-yen coin. You have to click. I have to click it. That's funny. Okay, I have to click it. Yeah. I like how this game like puts in some mechanics every now and then that you're supposed to do. I didn't know anything about this game before I started. Part of me, because it's such a just like a visual novel, pretty much, like since it's such a visual novel, part of me is like, man, I feel like there's not enough. I don't know if there's enough like gameplay of me reacting or not. I feel like it is transformative and all that, but I'm just saying like, I feel like this game does such a good job of introducing these mechanics. I don't feel as bad about it because I have to actually use my brain. I just don't want to like just read this and then like somebody else doesn't read it, but more than likely it would just, I don't know. It's probably fine. Good. Now do as I do. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Please tell us if you're there. It's here. Now, is it the spirit of Michio? Yanko, would you ask the spirit? Alright. Are you Michio Shiraishi? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, are you the spirit of Michio Shiraishi? I said yes. Don't be so sure. Some spirits like to play tricks. So, maybe I should continue. Maybe I should expand on what I was just saying. So, like, basically, because this is simply a visual novel, I like reading this stuff and I like showcasing it. It's kind of like with the Homicipher that I'd played. But the thing is, with Homicipher, there was like a lot of extra paths and stuff I didn't do. And basically, part of me wonders if it's like a bad thing to show off this much of the game. But, I mean, technically I'm reading the whole thing and I'm doing, like, transformative stuff with it. It's just, like, hopefully this just increases the knowledge of the game and makes it more successful and, like, people still buy it and support the devs or whatever, even if they end up seeing it through some playthrough online, Can you try asking a question only Michio would know the answer to? A question only Michio would know the answer to. Let's see, then... Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. How much did the ribbon I bought with Michio cost? $490 yen. 490 yen, that's right. Well, it seems like we have the right spirit. Okay, can I have you ask her a question? Okay, what do you want me to ask her? I want you to ask about the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout and the location of the talisman as well. Okay. Where's Fumichika Nejima's hideout? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please tell me the location of Fumichika Nejima's hideout. And this is going to be a lot. Top left. Oh, okay, I see. I thought maybe they were trying to signal something. Please, terrible things will happen if he isn't captured soon. I'm sure it's painful to try and remember, but you're the only one who can help us, Michio. Please. Oh? It moved. This is an address. She's giving us the address. Amazing. Thank you, Michio. I hope Ario and Susumi are writing this down. Okay, I have the address. Thank you. Alright, Ario, let's get a move on and check out that address. Yes, sir. I'll contact HQ and order a simultaneous house search and sweep of the area. Yeah, I was about to say, this is why I clicked this one first. I'm sorry. Doing Susumi's voice kills me. Maybe I should just, accept that I can't do a deep voice, but that's okay. I just hope the information is accurate. I know it is. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Do you know where the talisman that you had is? Okay. She does know. I wonder if we can find a way to narrow it down. I'll try asking. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, did you carry around the talisman with you at all times? Oh. So she did carry it with her. Then, did you have it with you when you had your accident? Oh. Huh? She had it with her. But there was nothing resembling a talisman in the articles left behind at the scene. So that means somebody took it with them and ran off with it before the scene was investigated. But who would do that? This would mean someone knew Michio had died before the police did. The first person to discover and report it was the caretaker of the apartment building next door. Should we check with them? Let's see. The other possibility I can think of is the murderer. The perpetrator of the hit and run, yeah. But it was a hit and run. Wouldn't they have run away? It might be possible they came back, driven by fear or something else. Even if so, they didn't report it and went through her belongings. But to only take the talisman seems hard to believe. Unless they were after the talisman from the very beginning. How likely is that, if the talisman really is so special? Ariel mentioned the same thing, but to run someone over just to take something from them? It's possible they just picked up the talisman after hitting her for no particular reason. Either way, if it really was a hit and run, then I hope they get caught. It's possible she remembers something after seeing the picture of the car. Then shall we try asking? I'll try. Who's responsible for the hit and run? It's gonna be Namigaki. Maybe, I don't know. They said that in the driver's seat something while they were looking at him. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, do you know who was behind the hit and run? Oh, they do. They know. She says she knows. That's a relief if she hadn't known. Huh? In order for Michio's spirit to find peace, we need as much detailed information about what happened as possible. We can't send her off to the afterlife if we don't know what happened when she died. This isn't like a forced exorcism. Huh, so that's what it'll take. Alright, I'll try asking. Right. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, who was the one who ran you over? Go for that inn. I hope she knows the name. I wonder. Go for that inn. Oh, there it is. Nah. Uh-oh. Namigaki? Yep, it's him. Maybe Susumi's also gonna freak it as soon as this finishes. I sure hope so. Namigaki. Huh? Namigaki? What? You mean Yutaro Namigaki? You two know him? We talked with him after we left the cafe. He used to be a curse bearer, right? Ah, I see. So that's why Yako had that reaction when she saw him. What? Come to think of it, that guy said he wanted to talk about Michio. What the hell is he planning without his curse stone? He said he'd be waiting near Ryogoku Bridge. Got it. I'll join you there once we're done. He's the bastard who killed Michio? Yako. This should be enough information. We can release Michio from her suffering now. Let's do it. Alright. Say goodbye. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. No, Michio. Thank you. You helped us. You know, I'm so sorry I didn't know about it all. Your family, the kidnapping, Mr. Janoichi. I'm so sorry. It must have been so hard. Not that I could understand, but I'm sure it was so hard. I mean, of course you would want revenge. I wanted it too. We've all done things we wish we could take back. But I'm glad that I at least know the truth. Yako. There's so much I want to say, but that's enough. Let me just ask you one last thing. Someday, can we hang out again? Pog. I'm sorry. It's like such an emotional moment. I'm just like, Pog. Okay, sorry. I am excited though. Like, I meant it like legitimately. Okay, I'm so excited. This is so good. You mean it? Okay, it's a promise. I'm being silly, but I'm serious. Like, I'm glad that it's resolved this way. Have you asked everything you wanted? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to guide Michio's spirit now. Yeah, it's time to say goodbye. Michio, with this, I'll finally be able to free you. Hey, Yako. Yeah? You never accepted the idea that Michio took her own life. I'm glad you never stopped trying to find the truth. Yeah. You're right. Even though I didn't realize just how hard things were for her. Mia? Sorry. It's just Michio. She was taken advantage of by so many of the adults around her. She put up with so much. I should have tried to talk with her more. I know how you feel. Thanks, Mia. It hurts thinking about all the things I could have done. Why did this have to happen to someone so kind and hardworking? Feels like she was ill-fated to the very end. It's just too cruel. But even then, she didn't even tell me about this stuff. And she let herself worry about revenge more than living. I'm mad at her for that. Sure, I should have noticed something was wrong, but come on. What was she thinking? Seriously, I mean, seriously. Am I really that unreliable? Of course I'd help you get your revenge, you idiot. I don't care how you had changed or whatever, I just wanted you to live. Yako. I'll take responsibility for what's been done. But one day, if we meet on the other side, I'm gonna have to give her a good punch. Then I'll tell her she's the real fool's profession or something. Then we'll hang out, like always. Sounds like fun. Alright then, I'm sending her off, okay? Oh wait. Look, the coin had moved to no all on its own. You're right. When did it do that? It seems like she still has something keeping her here. Yako, do you have any idea about what Michio wants? Me? Oh. Please, don't forget me. I think she told me that she didn't want me to forget. I see, then. Michio, if you can hear my voice, let your feelings that you won't ever forget her be known. Show it through an action. What? Do something that shows you won't forget. Do something that shows you won't forget. Maybe save the game? I know this sounds like crazy, but this game is like this. Does that count? It does count! Oh my god, I love this game so much. Aww. Thank you. Though, I don't really want you to punch me, so live a long life, okay? I'll see you later. Dang, this game's so good. Okay, so... Whew! Now that we've gone through that emotional scene, we gotta go to, Ryogoku Bridge and confront Namigaki. Alright. Now that we know he was in the driver's seat, supposedly. Yako, are you feeling alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, I feel a lot better. I guess I wasn't really feeling like myself recently. It was like there was a part of me that I had no control over something. Yeah, I think you're back to your normal self now. I'm glad there weren't any more problems. I wonder if Michio was able to find peace. I know she did. You don't have to worry about that. It seems that her regret was not being able to tell you what was going on and growing apart from you. Well, I guess I can forgive her for that. But there's still something bothering me. Really? Yeah, I wonder what this feeling is. It's like there's a piece of her that hasn't left yet. It may be an after effect. Maybe because you gave your stone to Chief Inspector Susume? Doubt it. Having a curse stone shouldn't have any effect on your body. But dealing with 4 curses sounds like a lot of stress. Good work, Chief. Someone's like a completely different person all of a sudden. But are you really sure about this? Having us arrest you once this is all over. You might be able to get your case treated as just an accident. It's fine. Treat me the same as someone who used a curse stone to kill someone. If anything, I should be thanking you for letting me go free until this is all over. So thanks, Chief. Alright, here we go. So if Namigaki took the talisman, does he have both? I don't remember. I thought we had one of them. Don't you need both? Whoa, whoa! You didn't say anything about bringing the police! Sorry, but we didn't have time to care about what you have to say about us. What business do you have with this girl that you've lost your curse stone? I'll tell you this for free. I have her curse stone already. Yeah. Okay, one moment. Okay. The Chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but... Oh, wait, no, we're still on Yaga, that's right. The Chief makes some weird jokes sometimes, but still, it's reassuring to have a veteran policeman with us. This is the bastard who ran over Michio and drove away? If that's true, then why does he... There's a lot of traffic around here, and it's very noisy during the day. The amount of exhaust coming from cars is overwhelming. I hear it's not healthy. I'm just looking around. Okay, I can talk with Mio. I'm just looking, just in case. There's a bird! I knew it. That's what I was looking for. Let's talk to Mio. We should let him take care of this. Okay, reasonable. Well, leave this to me, okay? Okay. I don't have any ill intentions. I wanted to tell you that. I want to help if you intend to resurrect Michio Shiraishi. That was my intention from the beginning when I received my curse stone. And that's why I took your curse stone. Nah, can't be too careful. Besides, what connection do you have to Michio Shiraishi? Well, we met once. I was so sad to hear on the news. I was so sad to hear the news of her death the other day. Uh-huh. Met once? I see. Well, I'm sure it must have been painful for you, but do you think bringing back the devil erased the fact that you hit her with your car? What? I'm sure that I have no idea what you're talking about. If you don't know, I'll tell you, and you let me ask you some questions in return. Did you just get your license recently? We found a van with bloodstains on it, you see. It's only a matter of time before we find who the owner is. What's that supposed to mean? Why don't you tell me a little bit more about your relationship with Michio Shiraishi? Not only that, you killed someone with your curse stone, didn't you? Stop. Stay away from me. Was that a person in the background just now, by the way? Or was that just supposed to be a generic silhouette? Because I swear to God, if that's Ayome, I'm scared of her. Damn it. Okay, I give up. It's all over for me. Afterwards, Yutaro Namigaki gave his confession. Okay, so he did do it, which, I mean, we pretty much knew, but still. He admitted that he was behind the wheel of the van that hit Michio Shiraishi. Is there anything more to it, though? He explained that he was speeding in order to impress a girl he had in the car with him. I knew it. I knew there was somebody else in there, man. After hitting the schoolgirl, he drove away and planned to watch the car in secret to destroy the evidence. But he became nervous and went back to the scene of the crime at the urging of his passenger. When they returned, the female passenger went to check the victim alone while he sat panicking in the car. She stole the talisman. It's got to be Ayame or, well, it's just some, I mean, it's some girl, but it's probably Ayame because she probably, like, Namigaki seems like he's probably, like, easy to, the lady probably easily, like, influenced him. When she returned, she told him people were unlikely to assume a hit and run as it looked similar to a suicide by jumping from height. Afterwards, the pair parted ways, and Yutaro dumped the vehicle deep in the woods under the cover of night. The two of them decided to keep the accident a secret. The next morning, Michio Shiraishi's body was discovered, and luckily for them, her death was ruled a suicide. However, a darkness lingered within his heart. From that day on, the schoolgirl appeared before him covered in blood, her limbs bent and broken to spite him in his dreams every night. Even when awake, he would see a phantom of her corpse in the dark, moaning and cursing him at all times. Troubled by the constant hallucinations, it was only a number of days before he suffered a nervous breakdown. He couldn't bear hiding what he had done anymore and planned to turn himself in, but was stopped by the passenger from that night. It was then that he first heard rumors of the rite of resurrection. He thought that if he could resurrect the schoolgirl, that it would be like as if the accident never happened, and with that, the darkness enshrouding his heart could be dissipated. From then on, he searched the areas associated with the 7 Mysteries of Honjo every night. And he received the curse of the foot-washing mansion as a result. I see. That's right, I'm not a bad man. I wanted to turn myself in. It was that girl who tempted me. Okay, stay calm and listen, son. If you don't think you've done anything wrong, what would these girls think if they saw you run over that poor girl? There's something I want to know. Do you know anything about a talisman that Michio should have had on her at the time of the accident? Talisman? What are you talking about? So you don't know anything. In that case, what about that woman who was with you? Can you ask her? Oh, that's right. Everything is her fault in the first place. Well, that may not be exactly wrong. Just riding passenger in a car involved in involuntary vehicular manslaughter isn't a crime in and of itself. But according to your statement, she neglected her duty to seek aid and instigated you to neglect your duty to report the accident. And if she took an article from the scene, she'd also be charged with theft. Can you tell me who she is? You have no intent of hiding anything anymore, do you? Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. He's about to explode. I'm telling you, he's about to explode and Ayama's gonna, like, be in the background. I'm ready for it. Yeah, that's right. It's her fault. Do what you want with her. It's time for her to face what she's done. Her name is Ayame Tono. She's an art student I met in town. Okay, so it was Ayame, but he hasn't exploded yet. What? An art student named Ayame Tono? Whoa. Are you absolutely sure of that? What point would there be in lying to you now? What, do you know her or something? She may look nice, but she's rotten on the inside. I'd like to meet the parents who raised someone like that. Shut up! Whoa. Suzume? What's wrong, Inspector Suzume? You're drenched in sweat. No. Wait. Damn it. Why? How could this happen? Listen up. I'm taking this one with me down to the station for more questioning. You two go after the record of Fate's Yin Scroll. Got that? Okay, we will. Come with me. Whoa! Is that his daughter? I mean, he mentioned his daughter before. I didn't think that that was a relation that they had. I mean, dark hair and brown eyes. I mean, they kind of... I mean, I'm just saying, like, they're not that... I mean... that's hard to say. I mean, because, like, Junario's also got dark hair and dark eyes. Not the same color, but, like, I mean, yeah, like, I don't know. I can't really tell. An art student. Did she say... That's what I'm trying to remember. Is like, she maybe his daughter or something? Cost his marriage. Maybe I'm remembering something wrong. I don't know. Maybe. Well, it'll be revealed. Let's get going. Yeah. Oh my god. That's not good. Oh, well, actually, wait. No, wait. We know why he might be doing that. Because Ario went to Fumishika Nejima's hideout. So, I mean, if he's there... Alright, we'll go with let's do this first, because I'm afraid that if I click this, he's gonna, like, die and I have to, like, restart. I don't want to see Ario die. I like Ario. Unless Ario just becomes, like, the secret villain, like... I mean, I like Ario. Having regained control of herself, Yako rejoins Mio on their search for the record of Fate's Yin Scroll so they can stop the curse. However, they find themselves with scarcely any leads to follow. Oh boy. Yeah, it's getting good. I mean, it's been good the whole time, but like, it's getting real good. Because we're just slowly getting close to the truth here. I know we're supposed to be finding that record of Fate's Yin Scroll thing, but it sure would be nice if we had more of a lead to work with. Right now, our only option is to try and trace the bloodline of that Onmyoji Seimin Tsuchimikado to today. But he's not a legitimate descendant of his family, so the library doesn't have anything about it. And since we got nothing so far, we find ourselves here. Do you think maybe it's the chairwoman? There were a bunch of police cars speeding by here earlier. I wonder if something happened. Must be. I've seen a few police officers and they look like they were on edge. Could Inspector Suzume have let that Nejima escape and everyone scrambling to find him? Oh, after all the effort we put into gathering information, that would be unfortunate. So, this is the Hyaku Soap's headquarters. So we're thinking that one of the high-ranking people here is most likely the mastermind. Chairwoman Yamamori, was it? Wait, are chairwomen high-ranking? Isn't the most important person in the company the president? I'm not sure, but she's definitely an important person. Even if we were to meet with her, what do we talk with her about? We can't just waltz in there and ask her if she knows about the Yin Scroll out of nowhere. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. Ooh, is that your working style, Mio? Well, whenever I find myself out of options, I usually just jump right into the thick of it. Oh, if you're scared, I don't mind going in by myself. Scared? As if. Think of me as your trusty bodyguard. I don't mind going big and taking a chance. Oh, yeah, there's the Yako I know. Now then, can we really just barge in there and expect it to go well? Okay, before I click on it again, what if there's a bird somewhere, you know? You never know, there's birds everywhere. Oh, God, she's like right behind me, right, of course. Has Mio been doing stuff like this all by herself up until now? It's so dangerous and there's so many unknowns. It must be so tough for her. No wonder it'd be hard to make friends. Huh? Something the matter? Nope, let's go for it. I'm sure we'll be fine. I mean, we've managed to get this far. Hey, Mio, you know... Yeah? You might not look it, but you've got a bold side. A little reckless, even. Ah, you think? I suppose things not going to plan is just a part of life in this world. No, I mean, I think it's a good thing. I'm the same way. I feel like we get along well together. Maybe that's one reason why. Oh, yeah, thanks, huh? Where the birds at? Okay, I don't see any birds. I've looked all around, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing any birds in the distance. Okay, let's talk. Oh, Mio, what about that one guy? The one Inspector Suzumi checked with. I forget his name. Oh, right. Apparently he never heard from Nakagoshi. Not that we have a way of contacting him directly anyway. We just have to leave a message with the Paranormal Affairs Bureau's messenger and hope it reaches him. He's always the one who contacts me, and even then it's only instructions. Huh, well I guess we're in a tight spot then. We won't get anywhere just waiting around. Let's do the best we can, working on our own. Now, shall we? Go inside, let's do it. Alright, let's give this a shot. Excuse us. Looks like we're out of luck. Who knew you needed an appointment months in advance to meet a chairwoman? Turns out she's super duper important. Even the receptionist gave us the cold shoulder after we realized we were just students. Maybe her private secretary were here to style, but they seem to be out at the moment. In that case... If Hihaku was no good, I don't know if we have any other options. Okay. Is that it then, maybe? Okay, yeah, so that's it for this one. Alright, so that's it for that one, which means all we have is Manhunt. Having learned the location of Nejima's hideout from Michio, Susumi and Ario request backup from HQ for Nejima's arrest as their Manhunt picks up speed. From HQ to all bureaus. Officers have discovered the residence of paroled offender Fumichika Nejima, currently wanted under suspicion of criminal threat. Suspect escaped his residence prior to officers' arrival and is now at large in Subida City. Suspect is thought to be fleeing on foot. All bureaus are instructed to pursue, ensuring that he does not take refuge indoors. Furthermore, suspect is believed to possess a weapon capable of causing large-scale casualties. All officers are instructed to exercise extreme caution in their pursuit, remaining vigilant for signs of explosives and poison gas. I'm just jamming to this music. Sorry, boss. I tracked down Nejima's safe house, but he legged it just before we got there. Not your fault. We should have known he'd be on the lookout for us. We've got officers all over town. It's only a matter of time before we bag them. The rest of the town's crawling with police, but there's practically no one here. We've been running ourselves ragged all day. It's nice to finally stop and catch our breath. Surrounding still has a thing. Okay, let me check for birds. Let me check for birds. You never know. There could be a bird in a tree. I think birds like trees. So, you know. Okay, sorry. Oh, I thought the lake was different. Is the lake not different? Oh, well, whatever. Oh, I changed my shirt, boss. No need for a BO check. The hell? Why would I be trying to sniff your pit stink? Wait, is that not what you were just doing? Don't know where you got that idea, but you can put it right back where it came from. I'll get you in the mood for a good whiff someday, boss. I'll stake my career on it. Hell no, not even for your career. Huh? You sure eyeing me up, boss? Don't tell me you've got a thing for me? No, nothing like that. Sorry, I shouldn't stare. Okay, I'm just double checking. Damn you, Nejima. Where the hell did you go? So, boss, what are we doing here anyway? I figured Nejima might show up. Call it a hunch, but he used this place as a hideout 20 years ago. Fair enough, but will he even remember it after so long? Remember that mugshot of Nejima we circulated? I think it was from when he got out on parole, but except for a few wrinkles, he looked just like he did 20 years ago. Yeah, no idea how he kept that weight on a prison diet. That's a stroke of luck, though, isn't it? It means he'll be easy to spot. See, there's something bothering me about that. We've got every officer in the area looking for him, but no one's seen a damn thing. Which makes me wonder, what if we're looking for the wrong face? You mean he's slimmed down, but it's only been half a year since he made parole. Could he have really lost that much weight in just 6 months? I'm gonna be honest, I lost an insane amount of weight in 6 months. I got really sick or whatever, and then like after that I changed my diet and stuff and started exercising, and I lost like over 100 pounds in 6 months. So I don't know, I think it's possible. I was losing losing like crazy amounts. It was like 16 to 20 something pounds every month. Well, he must look different enough that no one recognized him when he started working at Komagata High. Good point, but that means the photo we've got is useless. I know we didn't see anyone when we looked around before, but maybe we should check again. Don't bother, it's only been a few minutes. Let's take a second to sit and think. Alright, boss, break time it is. Alright, I don't trust that. Huh? Hey, boss. I think I hear something coming out of those bushes over there. You sure it ain't the wind? Hello, is anybody there? Oh god, it's him. Well, I'll be damned. Hey you, let me ask you something. How can I help you two fine gents? It's him, it's Nejima, but they don't know. Oh, do I know you? I could have sworn I saw you somewhere before. Rage ain't gonna charm anyone with that tired old line, sir. Not even this old-timer. Playing hard to get, huh? My mistake. Anyway, what's your business here? Just enjoying a moment to myself since I got the day off. I like it here. It's peaceful. We're looking for someone. Mind if I ask you some questions? Sounds like a lucky man, sir, to have a strapping gent like yourself after him. This one's business, not pleasure. I've dedicated my life to putting this guy behind bars. You can say that again, boss. Or you can say that again. Boss put in so many hours, even his wife and kid left him. Enough, Ario. You'll set him off. Sorry to hear that, sir, but if you glared at him like that all day, I can't say I blame him. Oh, that's it. The guy I'm after used to laugh just like that. You sure you haven't seen him? Oh, no, sir. Don't know anyone like that, sir. With a laugh like that, he must have been bad to the bone. He's a nasty piece of work, alright, but maybe he can still do the right thing. You'd like to think so, huh? Ariel, call for backup. Huh? You mean that's him? Crap, he's running away. Okay, I didn't know if he was going to try and keep faking it. He just books it. Wait. I'll go after him. You get back up. Okay, I'm on it. Yeah, I don't know if they have like a camera or something to take a quick picture of him, but I mean, at least now they know what he looks like. From HQ to all bureaus. Suspect has been sighted in the former Yasta Gardens is fleeing towards Komagata Bridge. Ariel, go the long way around. We'll trap him on the bridge. Got it. Give it up, Nejima. He's got the gun out. You're surrounded. There's no way out. Hey, now you're really going to pull that thing on poor old me? When did the boys in blue get so trigger-happy around unarmed civilians? Unarmed my ass. We know what the curse you're packing is capable of. We also know it can't do shit in daylight, so give it up and come quickly. Can't do shit in daylight, huh? What do you think I am, some third-grade amateur? I'm a goddamn black magician. No way. Can black magic really do that? Like hell, I can. He's pulling that out of his ass. Black magic is from the West, and these curses are Japanese. They don't have anything to do with each other. Besides, if we could use curses by the summons, he wouldn't have given us till dusk. Oh, nice of you to take me at my word on that. Now that EY's out of the picture, I'm shit out of options. Good to know. Sounds like it won't take much to get you to give up. Careful now. I might just be desperate enough to try something. And the kid over there might just be desperate enough to shoot. Bit of a wild card, huh? Folks are starting to gather, and that's no surprise given the scenes we're causing. But if Nation was packing explosives, he won't need a curse to cause a bloodbath. These idiots need to get out of here, but they won't listen. Why do rubberneckers always have balls of steel? Okay, hold up. I know that we're in a life or death situation, but there might be a bird somewhere. Yet there's not. Damn, his hands are starting to shake. Being face to face with Nation must be getting to him. I have every confidence he won't, but God, I hope he doesn't crack under pressure and fire. Heya, if he makes any funny moves, shoot him. Leave it to me, boss. I'll get him right between the eyes. Whoa, whoa, easy there, hotshot. I don't know if you're serious, but think about what you're saying here. If I really am unarmed, you'll be all over the news faster than you can say excessive force. My boss will take the fall, so that's fine by me. You're shitting me. This guy's a basket case. And a damn good officer. Fuck me. You've got spirit, kid. I'll give you that. Just give yourself up and this will be all over. Hey, boss, can I shoot already? My arms are getting tired over here. What? Knock yourself out. Whoa, hold up. The hell's wrong with you? You really gonna shoot a guy just because your arms are tired? Fuck, you look like you're really gonna do it. You're out of your goddamn minds, both of them. Hear that, area? Let's hold off a little longer. Alright, boss. Fuck me. The hell are you teaching that kid? He's a natural. Birds of a feather. Don't take your eyes off this guy for a second, area. Got it. I assume that he has some kind of plan, but I mean, a ghost told us where he was, so it's possible that that was not in his plans. No doubt he can pull off whatever he's threatening, but we can't be too cautious here. And if we try to take him down by force, things could get sticky. If I keep him talking, maybe I can get him to drop his guard or even talk him down. I just have to be careful not to provoke him. Best case scenario is we get him in cuffs. Next, we steal his curse stone. Either way, I need to get some idea of how his curse works or I'll be flying blind. Asian looks nothing at all like I remember him. Did he really starve himself skinny just for this and see that hell-bent on revenge? Okay, so we need to talk him down. Here we go. If you want to talk, I'll talk, but first you gotta put that thing away. I can't think straight with a gun in my face. Dang, this is hard. So we're thinking that he has explosives or whatever. Backup's on the way, and there's a huge crowd of people. I think we got it. I think we have to do it. I don't know. Let me think about it. This is hard because, like, okay, here's why I'm not sure. Let's read it again. The one-sided read. Okay, so he constantly tried to get her affection, but she rejected him over and over again. When we met him, he kept hitting on, like, Susumi, right? Now, you could argue that was just him, but, like, maybe I have to acquiesce to his request, or he can kill us. Maybe that's his power, so I'm going to acquiesce to his request, even though it would normally be stupid. Fine. Ariel, put the gun away. Alright. But I'm ready to attack him if he makes any sudden moves. Be my guest. Thank you, kindly. I can breathe a little easier now. That's the thing. I don't think I can tell him no a bunch of times. Or else maybe he'll... Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll start with curse. You have the curse stone for the one-sided read. Of course I do. Take a look. That's it, alright. Whoops, better put it somewhere safe. Wouldn't want something to happen to it. How'd you find out about the curse stones? They don't have anything to do with black magic. Someone else turned you onto them, didn't they? That puffed up teacher, right? She couldn't shut up about him. He's desperate for a chance to flaunt his smarts. All I had to do was act impressed. That still doesn't explain how you learned so much so fast. Curses and black magic ain't as different as you seem to think. As far as I'm concerned, they're just two ways of harnessing paranormal powers. You're sure there isn't more to it? All that matters is whether that power is the real deal. And this curse is very real, as you well know. Joke's on you, Nejima. Don't you know the one side that reads a fake dropped in with the rest? Don't give it a rest. I've tested it myself. You use that thing on people. Son of a bitch. When something this special falls into your lap, you gotta take it for a spin. I'm just good at covering my tracks. Good enough not to get caught, at least. Let me guess, you're back to your old tricks, attacking schoolgirls in the middle of the night. Ah, so you know about that, huh? One of the brats put up a fight. Fought enough time for the other one to get away, so I went ahead and called it quits. Sounds like your curse is a real pain to set off. Nah, I had that sorted way beforehand, but she pulled some kind of spirit bullshit on me. I would have gotten a little bitch eventually, I just didn't have the time. Way beforehand, huh? Interesting. If you think puzzling out my curse is gonna help, don't bother. Why not? Because you won't be able to do a shit about it either way. I'll let you in on a secret. It's already triggered. I'm pretty sure it's because he denied his hitting on him earlier. I could fuck up a good few hundred people right now if I wanted to. A few hundred. Yeah, now you get it. I could kill any one of them at any time. And I guess we got ourselves a situation. You're telling me your curse can kill people you can't even see? Seems a bit unfair. If you really can do that, why'd you even bother showing up in person last night? I wanted to make sure the curse worked, and I figured I needed to clean up after. That does make sense. Okay, same thing. Alright, let's keep going. You seriously got your curse locked onto several hundred people. That's one hell of a curse stone you're packing. These things sure ain't made equal. And of course, you've got the nasty one of all the shitty luck. I'm glad. I'm told I pulled a good one. Told by who? Whoops, I've said too much. I knew it. Somebody fed you all this info. I don't know what you're talking about. I knew it. Someone fed you all this info. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so I have to come back to that. What's it been, Nejima? 20 years you've been studying black magic? Now you're giving it all up for Eastern curses? I didn't have you down for a cheater. Hey now, black magic screwed me over first. You can't blame a man for going with the girl that can meet his needs. Screwed you over how? Because your resurrection ritual didn't work? That was the real point of the murders, wasn't it? Must have been rough putting in all that work for no payoff. Imagine my surprise when I finally found out what you were really after. So now you're trying again with the rite of resurrection, taking the chance to spit in my eye while you do it. Tell me, Nejima. Who is it you want to resurrect so damn bad? Who is it that you spent 20 years chasing? It's the mother of that baby, ain't it? You had a partner. And though you never put a ring on her, the two of you had a kid. And then she died. Maybe she got sick, maybe she got into an accident, but either way, she left you and the kid all alone in the world. Tell me I'm wrong, Nejima. It's her you're trying to bring back, isn't it? I've seen for myself just how many folks are pinning their hopes on this rite of resurrection. And I can tell you this, it ain't natural, and it ain't gonna lead to anything good. So, if all you ever needed was someone to help you deal with the pain, then... Oh. Wahahaha. I'm not gonna do that crazy laugh. God, you're so fucking stupid. Is that really what you think? That's hilarious. You don't know a goddamn thing. What? Damn it, for a second I really thought you were gonna talk him down, boss. Listen up, chump. I'll tell you what really happened 20 years ago. What really happened? You got half of it right. I did have a loving girl back once, sweet as could be. She knows what she went by, though I couldn't tell you that, if that was her real name. Don't know where she came from either. She traveled, I think. Might have been an angel for all I know. She just seemed like one to me. But then she got sick, and just like that, she was gone. My guess is that it was the pollution, but I never knew for sure. I couldn't afford a decent doctor. My life after that was a living hell. Until I found this grimoire in an old bookstore. A grimoire, huh? It told of a resurrection ritual, black magic that could bring Shino back. So I was right. Not exactly, see. Who said the ritual didn't work? You said it yourself, black magic screwed you over. Oh, it screwed me alright. But it worked just fine. What's that supposed to mean? See, the ritual doesn't bring the person back as they were when they died. It's more like reincarnation, rebirth. Rebirth. Wait. Oh no. Oh hell no. You mean that baby? Damn right. The resurrection ritual brought Shino back to me as a fucking baby. You've got to be kidding me. You're telling me that wasn't her kid? That was her in the flesh? The hell I am, that little brat was not my Shino. Her mind was gone. She was totally hopeless. She didn't even know who I was. Her warm arms, her gentle voice, gone. 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 There wasn't a damn thing left of her. What the hell did you expect? She was a baby. If you really cared about her, you would have grown some balls and acted like a father. Fuck that. I snatched sacrifices off the street for her, chopped them into pieces for her, and that's what I get? A screaming little bundle of shit and piss? That wasn't my Shino. Give her back. Give her softness back. Give me back her warmth. Give her back to me. So you just left the baby to die? I knew you were scum, but you really are the lowest of the low. Look at me in the eye and tell me that if your wife turned into a baby, you would love her just the same. How could I do that when I couldn't even be sure it was really her? Yeah, I get it. I get that your human garbage doesn't care about anyone but himself. So now you're going after the rite of resurrection in hopes you'll get luckier this time. Luck doesn't come into it. The rite really works. There's proof. And what happens if you get the same results? If your Shino comes back as a baby again? Ugh. Shut up. Don't you put that lie in my head. It'll work this time. It has to. Okay. So... Ooh, okay, let's see. Where was the new thing? Oh my god. Oh my god, is there vocals currently? There's vocals in the background. That's not a good sign. Fuck. Well, that was a lot. Okay, well, he's back to normal for the most part. It doesn't matter. I'm through with black magic. Is that why you gave your grimoire to EY? I figured he could use it. I put a lot of work into getting him to believe that sort of stuff. I knew it. Someone fed you all this issue. Oh, no, okay. Okay, threat time. That massacre you told me about on the phone, do you mean it? Every word. Don't you worry. Soon you'll have the case of a lifetime. Oh yeah, and how are you gonna pull it off? I'm gonna tell you, dumbass. But I'll give you one thing for free. I never had to wait till sundown. I just wanted to make sure you'd really hate me for this. Pretty sure I hate you plenty already. That ain't shit. I need more hatred out of you. More. Needy son of a bitch, ain't you? Well, I'm not done. Just wait till you see what I've got in store for what you really care about. You should be quaking in your fucking boots. That's not gonna happen. She's had enough to worry about without your sorry ass getting in her hair. Now that's more like it. That's the face I wanted to see. Yeah, it's the stuff. I'm a man of my word, as you're about to find out. Fine then, keep your mouth shut, but I do know one thing. All that about being able to use your curse during the day, it's bullshit, just a bluff. Oh, is that what you think? Your back's to the wall and you still haven't used your curse. If you really could pull the plug at any time, you'd have done it by now. Now there's the Susumi I know. Fine. I admit it, it's exactly like what you said. If I could have used my curse, I would have. So I did. Huh? There should be a few new corpses around the city right about now. You sure should be pointing guns? You sure you should be pointing guns at me when people are dying across the city? What? When did you... Hey, Ariel. Get someone to check that out. Just don't take your eyes off Nejiba. Aye, boss. Hey, I need someone over here. Yeah, that's right. Get to earning that paycheck. If you don't see to him soon, there'll be plenty more on the way. However will you get out of this mess? The longer you keep me here, the more people die. That's blood on your hands. Bullshit, you're bluffing. Think what you like. You'll see soon enough. No way he's used his curse. He's got to be blowing smoke up our asses. But if he's not, what's his game here? Is he just stalling for time, or does he have some way to turn the tables? Oh, fucking Ayame's over here. Ah, what the? Whoa, back up, back up. The hell is she doing here? Crap, our eyes just met. This is bad, real bad. What shit to pick now of all times. Get out of here, damn it. Book it before he sees you. I need to ask her about Namigaki. Shit. Boss, what are you doing? Looking all over the place. Focus. Damn it. Fuck, he's fast. Ayame, get away. Huh? Well, well, well. Ayame Tono, I've been looking for you for a long time. Huh? What? Dad? Ayame, don't you dare, you bastard. Get away from her. Get over here. So she is Susumi's daughter. Ah! Get off, you're hurting me. Stay right where you are, she dies. Hey, get back here. Make me. See you around, dumb fucks. Whoa! That piece of shit took Ayame hostage and ran off with her after him. We can't let him get away. Okay. From HQ to all bureaus. Suspect has evaded capture at the Komagata Bridge and remains at large. He's currently on the run with one female hostage. I gotta say, boss, we really screwed that one up. Yeah, we did. It's my fault. All we can do now is hope he doesn't slip the net. We know his identity now, boss. He can't run forever. Come on, keep your chin up. I'm sure the hostages will be alright. Our hostage will be alright. I hope so. I can't believe that was your daughter. How crazy is that? Yeah. I've been trying to get a hold of her since this morning, and she just shows up there? Who would have thought? What a twist of fate. Yeah, a bit too twisted of a twist for my liking. I think you need a breather, boss. You're not making sense. Does this mean she was the one in the car with Namigaki? Nah, we don't know that yet. Let's see what she has to say before we jump to any conclusions. You sound tired, boss. The standoff must have really done a number on you. Come on, let's treat ourselves to some Mitsumame. That'll put a spring in your step. Yeah, that sounds good. Some sugar might be what I need to get my brain working. Whoa, hold on, boss. Sounds like Patrol's just got a message. I'll go check it out. Sure thing. Please be good news. Please be good news. Good news, boss. They found Nejima. Okay. No shit. What about the hostage? I don't know. They just said to come quick. He's probably gonna be dead. Ayame, I'm pretty sure, is a curse bearer. Like, he could just be dead because she killed him. Yeah. Yeah. Like, she is a curse bearer. She's not, like, just a nobody. Damn it. Guess we'll find out when we get there. At 4:28 p.m., Fumichika Nejima, also known as Makoto Ashiyama, was discovered in the former Yasuda Gardens, beaten to death. The body suffered 110 distinct instances of blunt force trauma, the case is being treated as a homicide. The deceased's possessions have not been recovered and appear to have been taken post-mortem. The location of the deceased's female hostage remains unclear. Police continue to pursue her as a person of interest. Dang, that's crazy. Alright. Well? Ooh, things are really heating up. Oh my god. That's gotta be the end of this recording session, but my god, that's really good. I'm excited to see where it goes from here, that's for sure. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure she's a curse bearer. That means that they must have, she must have, like, use her curse of, I'm guessing, beckoning light or Tycho. It might be the Tycho since it was blunt force trauma. Now that I think about it, yeah, she might have used her curse on him, which that takes care of him, but it does not solve the mystery. So next time we come back, we'll see if we can actually solve the rest of it. Thanks for watching. This is really good.